Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a weekly reading for the dates of January the 14th through the 21st for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Gemini. Gemini family members, the spirit guide has already been invoked and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my spirit guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the sacred tarot for this week for you, my Gemini family members. Gemini, you are really having an interesting, well, not interesting, let me not use that word. You're having a tight week. This week that you're involved in right now, for those of you that this resonates with, this week is going to be a week of, you might find it confusing, you might find it discouraging. You might find that you might have some challenges with your mate as well. I see a lot of that type of energy. But I will say this. I will say this. The overall energy that we need to focus on, the saving grace of this week, really has a lot to do with the fact that you've been overworked. You've been working yourself too hard. You've been stressing yourself too hard. You've been allowing yourself to be stressed. So whether you have to, work hard to make ends meet, or whether you've been working hard on a project or whatever it is, it's the work itself has produced the stress for you this week. So there's stress in this week, and it's causing a lot of hiccups during this week. Most of your situations for this week, though, Gemini, has to do with uh, stress that is really in your mind. So, how can we resolve that? What we need to do for you this week, Gemini, is to find some quiet space, some quiet time, some downtime. What I'm looking at is I'm looking at a lot of confusion. It looks like you might be dealing with some disappointment as far as work is concerned. Maybe you applied for a job you didn't get, or something like that. Or maybe you and your partner, as I said, might be having some differences. Or maybe even you and your boss might be having some differences. Your money may not be flowing properly. Things don't stay the way that they are forever. That I can tell you. I can also tell you that when you do change your mind, when you do decide, when you do find a quiet place, and when you can reaffirm the positive direction that you want your life to go in, and when you can just like fasten your seatbelts metaphorically for this week, I'm sure that next week is going to be a much smoother week, but most of this is because of stress. So that's what I'm telling you, Gemini. So find yourself a peaceful, quiet place, or a peaceful, quiet way of alleviating the stress and sort of taking your mind off of things. And I believe that things will change for you in the following week or the weeks to come. Those of you that would like a private consultation with me to get some clarity, to look at your particular situation, your individual vibrations, I'll be more than happy to use my gift to see for you. But I do see some hiccups for Gemini in general. But like I said, much of it is it's your interpretation of the situation, okay, Gemini? So it doesn't mean it's not real, doesn't mean that it's not valid. It just means that it can be processed a little bit differently. I'll be more than happy to meet with you, talk to you, consult with you. You're welcome to email me. The information is on the screen. Stay blessed, Gemini.